All right, everybody, what's going on? Back, right? But here I am. So, for the 11th time since 1995, the Cleveland Guardians have won the AL Central. Now, people are going to, again, like I said in my last stream about 5 minutes or so ago, people are going to come out and say, oh, that's nothing. They're frauds. The division's a trash division. They ain't going to do nothing in the playoffs. Oh, wah, cry, cry. Get the heck out of here. But, I got to give a lot of credit to the Guardians, the organization. Like I said, again, in my previous stream, they didn't do anything in the offseason, although they did extend Jose and they extended Mouse Straw and Emmanuel Clase. And I guess they technically did sign one guy, and that was Luke Mealy. That was it. They didn't sign anybody else. But that, at the time, pissed a lot of Guardians fans off because it's like, well, man, what the heck, man? Why didn't we sign nobody? In fact, I saw an article from Zach Meisel, who's a Guardians beat writer. He did an article about 2 or 3 days ago talking about guys that I guess we were looking at. We tried to go after Matt Olson. I guess we also went after Jesse Winker, which everyone kind of knows about those two. But also the Guardians tried to go after Carlos Rodon. Could you imagine this team with Olson, Rodon, and Winker? The thing is, though, if we had Winker, we wouldn't have seen Stephen Kwan. I mean, you put Rodon in this rotation, it's even better. And Olson at first base, that would probably have really changed things because this team really changed from opening day to now. Big time. I mean, I saw so many predictions before the season. People had the Guardians finishing second, third, fourth. Some even had us finishing last. Yes, even behind the Royals and the Tigers. In fact, I'm not going to put them on blast, but I watched Rocha's prediction stream from earlier in the year, and it was either him or Isaiah had the Tigers finishing ahead of us. Yeah, that's why they call them preseason predictions, because you don't know what's going to happen. Who the heck? Hedges? Oh, I'm taking a picture in the background with a cigar hanging out of his mouth. Oh, my God. This feels different than previously because it's like those teams, yeah, they were already in their window. This window is just starting. Youngest team in the majors. And I expect this team to do some stuff in the offseason to help solidify the roster. But yeah, we're not even talking offseason right now. This is fun. I cannot wait to stream postseason games. Not sure how many games I'm going to stream, but I'll stream as many as I can for the Guardians as long as they keep going. Because I believe you play 3 straight days. There's no off days in the wild card round. But let's talk about this series against Texas. And then I'll talk about the Rays series and then talk a little bit more about some other stuff. And then I'm going to head on out of here. First game of the series, as they're interviewing Austin Hedges right now. This is, I think, his first time ever being in the playoffs. This is the first time I think, he's ever been in the playoffs. Oh, they're playing the trumpet song. That's clever. Okay. That's funny. Timmy Trumpet. Love it. I think the song's called Narco. Kemba Walker will likely be away from the team as training camp opens this week. Wow. Okay. Don't really care. But yeah, first game of the series against Texas, fresh off that White Sox sweep. I was kind of nervous. I thought, are we going to come out here a little, cold? Maybe a little, the vibes would be a little bit different. But no, they came out here just exactly like they were in Chicago. Things didn't start off great, though. They were down 2-0. But you know what this team does, and they're going to continue to do? It's rally. Kevin Plawecki got him on the board, bottom of the second inning, 2 runs scored because of a throwing error, too. Top of the fourth, Naylor steals a base. Throwing error leads to a run. Gets us on the board. And then top of the sixth, Naylor, Gonzalez, Jimenez, and Brennan all come in and just take part in another big inning for the Guardians as they score a casual five runs. They score a casual 5 runs in the 6th inning. Gotta love those huge innings like that. That could really wipe out the morale of a team. And then because we like to allow response runs, they did score in the bottom of the 6th. But after that, it was shutdown city as we put them down for the rest of the game. Guardians win game 1, 6-3. The win goes to Cody Morris, so that's cool. Gets his first win of his career in the majors. He's 1-2, 2.18 ERA. Taylor Hearn came in and got the loss, 6-8, 5.31 ERA. And Clase got his 38th save of the year. Now, as far as like how the starters did, Morris 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 5 Ks. John Gray 5 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, 1 K. So, not the greatest out of Gray, but we really got after Taylor Hearn, which is great. It's crazy because I remember we faced him prior and we could never touch him, except for now. Then Eli Morgan, Hentges, Karinchak, and Clase all came in there. And other than Morgan, they were all shut down. I mean, they did allow a couple hits, four hits from Hentges, Karinchak, and Clase, but no runs allowed. I believe they're talking to Luke Maley now. The one and only free agent signing that we made. He's the only guy we signed in free agency to a major league contract. That's crazy, though, isn't it? Even my dog is like dumbfounded, like, wow, that's crazy. So we win game 1 of the series. Cool. And then we go to game 2. The game last night. Cal Quantrill on the mound. We know what to expect out of him against Glenn Otto, some random guy that I'd never really seen much of. So I was curious to see how we would do against him. And we actually got to him a little bit. 3 hits, 1 run given up by Otto, 1 earned, 1 walk, 3 Ks, and a homer. And, of course, that homer was by none other than Oscar Gonzalez. Now, that was after Semien homered in the bottom of the 3rd. Oscar responded with a homer in the top of the 5th, top of the 7th. Andres homered, top of the 8th. Rosario looked like he was probably going to homer, but he hit a ground rule double, got on another run, so it's 3-1. Then Oscar struck again, top of the 9th, made it 4-1. And then Sam Huff would homer in the bottom of the 9th to make it 4-2. But after that, it was nothing else. It was all clean after that. So locked on the W. Quantrill looked great as usual. 5 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and a homer. Not the greatest out of Cal, but definitely not the worst, as my dog is freaking out over something. I don't know what he's freaking out about, but something must be outside that really, really has him pissed off. I didn't say no magic word. I didn't say, a word that would get a dog riled up. Someone must be outside or something. I don't know. Or whether that he just really doesn't like the Rangers. But we take this game. Quantrill is 14-5 with a 3.49 ERA. Burke takes the loss. He's 7-4, 1.71 ERA. And Clase nailed down his 39th save, 1.46 ERA. So his next save will be 40 on the year. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. My God. That dog is pissed off about something. Something really has him going. Sheesh. This is what you get. I gotta go see what they're doing. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I guess someone taken an infatuation with our rally turkey that we have. All right. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Burke is 7-4, and then Clase nailed down his 39th save of the year. I swear, my dogs are unserious right now. My God. This is what happens when you have dogs that live with other, that live near civilization, and people just love the rally turkey. It's like we have a unicorn at this place, bruh. It's like this is like our version of Charlotte's Web. Instead of some pig, we have some turkey, and everybody loves them. Hey, you all beat us yesterday. Yeah, the Badgers they're not trash, but they could be better. But yeah, Guardians win the second game of the series, and I believe our magic number was down to 2 at this point. So then we get to today's game. And of course, we had Aaron Savali on the mound going up against who did we go up against? Reagans. And Savali went 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 7 Ks though. Great stuff out of Aaron. And then for Texas, Reagans went 5 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 1 K, or 1 walk, 3 Ks. And yeah, I mean, good stuff out of Savali today. And of course, thanks to the White Sox losing to the Tigers. In fact, I think they got swept or something. Yeah, we win the AL Central, and now we're October bound. Let's freaking go. Savali is 3-6 with a 5.19 ERA. Reagans is 0-3 with a 5.40 ERA. And so now they can party in Texas probably until later tonight or later on this evening, and then they head on a plane and come back home, where I'm sure they're going to party some more because we have an off day tomorrow. Yay. I'm kind of happy they did it now because at least you have the off day to recuperate. It's not like, in some cases where you would have to play the next day and you'd have what I call a hangover lineup full of like a bunch of like bench guys and such. No, these guys can recuperate tomorrow and get ready for the Rays. Now, speaking of the Rays, let's talk about the series coming up. It will be Corey Kluber against the Beebs. They actually changed the rotation around a little bit. It'll be the Beebs on Tuesday, followed by McKenzie on Wednesday, and I'm going to guess Quantrill on Thursday. That'll line them up to go in games 1, 2, and 3 of the AL wildcard round. So Corey Kluber, 10-9 record, 4.30 ERA, 130 Ks against the Beebs, 12-8, 2.81 ERA, 189 strikeouts. And this is the team we could very well possibly face in the wild card round. It's possible. It'll probably be Seattle, but you never know. Packers got to run the score. I'll look at that in a minute. But in fact, let me turn that game. I'm not going to turn the game on. I'll look at the score in a minute. But for the Rays for us against Kluber, Jimenez has a homer, 3 RBIs, and he's the only one that has a homer. And only Owen Miller has an RBI other than Andres. I mean, of course, the last time we faced him, he absolutely carved us up. Now against Bieber, only G-Man Choi has a RBI against him. That's actually crazy. They've had a lot of injuries too, so that could be another big thing about it. But should be a fun game though. Now for game 2 of the series, it will be Tyler Glasnow making his return, or I guess his debut this season, going up against Tristan McKenzie. Man, imagine that. Rays really getting Glasnow back right before the start playoffs. Wow. That's lovely. Against Glasnow, Jimenez, 1 homer, 1 RBI. Nobody else has done anything against him. Granted, they've barely faced him. And against McKenzie, they've actually done nothing against McKenzie. Wow. I did not know that. Wow, they done nothing against him. Granted, again, they've barely faced him. The guys that have faced him have barely faced him at all. Like one game, I think it was. Glasnow, obviously, no record or anything, making his season debut. Tristan is 11-11, 304 ERA, and 180 Ks. He has a chance to knock his ERA to under 3, which is pretty impressive. And then for the final game of the series, 6:10 p.m., Jeffrey Springs against Cal Quantrill. Springs is 9-4, 256 ERA, 136 Ks. Cal Quantrill, 14-5, 349 ERA, 120 strikeouts. Against Springs, Ramirez has an RBI and a homer and 2 RBIs, and Jimenez has only 1 RBI. And then against Quantrill, again, nothing. Wow, I'm actually impressed. Our last 2 pitchers, they have done nothing against because, again, they've only faced them 1 time. That's actually impressive. Wow. All right, but after that, we have 6 games against Kansas City, in which case we're probably going to see like some youngsters brought up, probably Pilkington. I would just literally have the entire series be nothing but freaking like youngsters. Every single youngster should be pitching in that series, like starter-wise. Like I'm talking Cody Morris, Pilkington, freaking. I would even throw out a Hunter Gaddis or something like that. Although you want to make sure your other starters get, some run out there too, which I'm sure they will. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up and watch the celebration. Guardians are AL Central champions. Let's freaking go. I'm going to have me some dinner too and watch some football as well. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And oh, by the way, let me check my fantasy score for ESPN. Got to make sure I've secured the win over Rocha. Because me and Rocha were facing off for the chance to go to the fantasy league final. It was close for a while there, but I have apparently taken over this thing because, yeah. Okay. All right. So Rocha had only one guy. Yeah, Sears -9. He's getting wrecked. So, yeah. Nobody else, I don't think, is playing right now for him. Every other game is over except for that game against the Mets and A's. So every other game for him is over. So it looks like I am going to beat Rocha. Yeah, because Donovan's is only, Donovan and Freeman, but they would need a combined like 40 points, and that's probably not happening. But I've seen crazier things happen. They would need 41 points to catch me. Not to mention I have Alec Baum still going, Rojas, Arenado, and Soto all going as well. So let's freaking go. Boop. God, Larry, it's been a while since I've seen you in the chat. Man, that's been a while. Hope everything's well with you and everything. But this is fun, man. May not sound like it, but let's be real. Like this, it could get even better. What the heck? Oh, Class A is live on IG? Hey, yo. And then Jimenez was live on Instagram. Jose Ramirez was live on Instagram. Dude, that's awesome stuff right there. Yes, sir. AL Central champions. Brady is no joke. I'm not going to celebrate or talk. Of course, Brady's no joke. Young kids having fun. Playing baseball. How could they? Such a disgusting brand of baseball. You love it. And the best part is, too, we're going to get that playoff revenue, which is just it's like taking a needle and just injecting yourself with freaking steroids. It's like extra money that we could use to help our team get better. Now they're talking to Cal Quantrill. That's got to be a blast being in that locker room right now. Someone commented, in a weak ass division. Oh, yeah. I love it. Oh, my God. all moved into the new place. Okay. Because remember, the White Sox did a post on Twitter. I don't know if y'all saw it. They posted a tweet saying, I wonder if the rest of the division is going to show up. Well, we did. They didn't. Admin off the top rope. Oh my God, it's got Jose and Andres. Yo, check this out, guys. Hang on, I gotta check this tweet out right here. This is freaking awesome. Look at that. That's freaking sexy, bruh. Yeah. All right, but that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I'm gonna head on out of here, get some dinner, watch some football, and just enjoy the fact that my beloved baseball team is division champ. We don't got to worry about the damn wild card. Now, for the poor souls who have to rely on the wild card, well, this is what I guess it looks like right now. This is what the standings look like when it comes to like the last division standing in the AL, which is the AL East. Tampa Bay, their elimination number is 1, and Toronto's is 3. And then the other 2 divisions are locked in. And then NL East, you got, well, it's Mets and Braves, which has been the way it's been for a while now. In the NL Central, the Cardinals are going to be the next team to clinch their playoff spot as their elimination number is 3, and it's just them and Milwaukee. Cardinals and Milwaukee fighting for that division. But Milwaukee's 7 games back, so that's probably not happening. And then the NL West has been locked in for the Dodgers since what? Last month? They had their beer party weeks ago. But at least we're not the last team to clinch our division. Now, in terms of wild card, you got 4 teams still alive in the AL. Boston and Minnesota, their magic numbers are 1 apiece. Chicago's is 3, so if you really think about it, no matter what, someone's probably getting eliminated out of those 2 teams. Considering the Boston Red Sox play the Yankees tonight, Boston could be eliminated officially from the playoffs in about a couple hours here. And then Chicago plays Minnesota, so they could knock each other out. And then it'd be all to Baltimore or Seattle, Tampa, or Toronto. Most likely we're facing either Tampa or Seattle, depending on what goes down with our series against Tampa. But it's going to be fun. Now in the NL, because I know I have quite a few NL viewers who root for NL teams. San Francisco, they are playing Arizona right now. Their elimination number is 2, and then Milwaukee's is 9. Now they're only 2 games out of the wild card behind Philly, and then you have San Diego, who's right up there too, and then you have Atlanta, who is way up there. They're definitely in the playoffs, whether it's wild card or if it's division. But if you're Atlanta, you're either going to be facing off against San Diego or you're going to have a bye. That's the way it is. You're either facing San Diego or you're having a bye week, a bye series, a first round bye. So we'll see what happens. But if I hear anything else, I will definitely make a video on it, But yeah, man, it's officially October baseball time. Let's freaking go, man. I'm going to try and stream some of the games. I'm going to try and stream all 3 games if I can, if needed. And then when it comes to playoff, like if we get to the second round against the Yankees, I might stream a couple games. Depends on, what else is going on. Because, of course, you got to compete with football and hockey and all that stuff. But yeah, that's going to do it. So I'll see you guys later. Let's go. AL Central champs, baby. I'll see you all. Well, if anything, probably Tuesday. Until then, go Guardians. The AL Central's ours. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Let's look at the NFL scores. AJ Green will not return versus Rams. Cares? 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 Carl Willis. Yeah, I know a lot of people never thought we'd be right here. We'd be here where we are right now, popping bottles in Texas's locker room. You know, nobody thought we'd be in this position. Not a single soul. The only ones who believed in this team are Guardians fans. Our divisional foes, they didn't think we would have a chance at this division, obviously. A lot of the national pundits didn't think we'd be in this position either. Granted, our team's age and everything. I'm just waiting for this thing to load up. If it ever loads up, then I'm going to hop on out of here. Apparently, this freaking lovely piece of junk website doesn't want me to leave. 16-7 Jacksonville. Wow. Early on. Sheesh. Wow. All right. Oh, what? 23-10 Jacksonville. Wow. Atlanta, Seattle tied at 20. Green Bay's up 14-3. Wow. This has been a fun week for my teams. And it's only going to get more fun. So, yeah, guys, I'll see you all later. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you Tuesday. We should make World Series. Not going to go that far yet. Let's get through the wild card round first. All right, I'm out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Guardians. Oh, man, imagine not winning your division. That's tough.